Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
And that's out quickly to Chase. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
No gain on the play.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Monroe. That's caught. It's a rookie from Oregon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Check. Track 60.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. You look at this Browns defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Preston. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey. 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So the completion good for just 3.
Complete to number 31.
And that'll make it 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st and 10.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And remember, he put one on the ground last week. So the rookie now back-to-back weeks with a fumble lost.
And 0 excuses, but altogether not surprising. Rookie running backs have to adjust to the speed of the NFL. And it's not just in their running. It's the speed of defenders getting to them, how hard and aggressive they are in tackling, them raking at the football. So many things they didn't deal with in college, and that's one of the big adjustments that they have to make. Again,
rush coming, and he's taken down. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
Loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
60 Eagles.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Third down and 13. Looking to throw. Monroe over the middle, complete. That's McDonald. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with the victory a week ago.
And I think right now I'd put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win-win for the Gipper speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
The 47-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Rivers. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line.
At his 48-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready?
They run with Rivers. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Go! 60 Eagles!
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ready?
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
70 Timberwolves.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Second and 7.
65.
On the ground is Rivers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Liking 18.
They'll set up to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Bengals 10, Browns nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Ready, break. Shot, ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let go.
They'll look to throw here. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Browns first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Okay, ready? No, no. Ready, ready.
On 1st down, Rivers. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. The Browns at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
3rd down.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Tag. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer.
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And Johnston sent in motion. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And the tight end goes in motion left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. And maybe just lucky to get that pass away.
And maybe should have held on to it because I don't know what you thought. That didn't look like the primary receiver to me.
No, I don't think it was.
I agree. I think he's coming over a secondary target.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
To the left side, he finds Bond.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a 1st down to open the drive.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Browns drive about to get started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete to Chase. Down the left sideline. Jamar Chase.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase
with career touchdown number 163. That moves him past LT and into 3rd place all time. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Browns 10. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown. But the deep...
And now the rookie's free.
Inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will level the playing field at 17 all. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
Back to throw. Monroe setting up the screen for Sampson. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 35, here's a second down and 9.
Looking to throw. Monroe. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Third down and 1. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. Down the sideline he goes.
And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase
with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Browns 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield. But on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Overshot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
70.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete. Right side. It's Bond.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw again. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Browns have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Monroe.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Second down pass.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10
Here we go,
at the 30-yard line.
Go.
Now a give, right side. Rivers. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Bronco 80.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Open man is Bond. He's got it.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Rivers. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Browns.
broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Sly on for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Browns 31, Bengals 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as we'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
The Bengals on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Able to find Higgins.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Monroe.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars if this ball was overthrown.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were thrown for a loss.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. 79 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
That's good.
126 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Okay, ready?
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They're going to look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That's taken in by Bond.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. My man. Let go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
38-yard line.
Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
He's got a man. That's Bond.
Oh, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Rivers is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
They'll try to run this one in.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
This is 3rd and goal.
Here we go, shot. Shot alert, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
They're on 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Oh, what a play, but he couldn't get out of bounds. And you've got no timeouts. They've got to get to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
He's back to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5.